Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. We begin in the name of Almighty Allah, the most magnificent, the ever merciful. We glorify Him, we praise Him, and of course we elevate His name as He ought to be elevated. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Once again, I extend to you the eternal and of course the universal salutation of peace. May the peace, blessings and mercies of Almighty Allah be upon you. A most pleasant good morning going out to you on this beautiful, wet Friday morning. Whatever you are doing, wherever you are, be careful, be safe. As always, I do pray and hope that you are healthy, well, and of course enjoying a period of happiness, prosperity and well-being. Well, I'm your host and brother in humanity, Imam Safras Ghani, here in your company once again on this beautiful and auspicious day of Friday, the day of Jum'ah here in Trinidad and Tobago. And of course, we take the opportunity as well to say a very, very special thank you going out to Pandit Shivan Hari Prasad for those beautiful and inspirational words of motivation. We thank him for his rendition, and of course we do wish him a safe and a speedy trip back home. All praises are due to Almighty Allah, the Lord of the worlds, the magnificent, the merciful, Master of the Day of Judgment. O Allah, it is you do we worship, and from you only do we ask for help. Guide us to the straight path, the path of those upon whom you have bestowed your favor, not the path of those who have evoked your anger, nor the path of those who have gone astray. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. Well, today's Islamic date is the 5th day in the month of Rabi'ul Awwal, which of course is the 3rd month on the Islamic calendar. Currently we are in the year 1447. So of course, I guess you would probably have figured out by now that we have started the new month. As a matter of fact, last Saturday evening, which was the 23rd of August, the moon was looked for to bring to an end the month of Safar, the 2nd month on the Islamic calendar. And of course, I can report to you that the moon was not sighted, as a result of which the month of Safar, the 2nd month on the Islamic calendar, completed 30 days, which was on Sunday the 24th, therefore making Monday the 25th the first day in the new month, the first day of the month of Rabi'ul Awwal. Like I mentioned before, we have now rolled over to the 3rd month on the Islamic calendar in the year 1447. Today also coincides with the 5th and the last Friday in the month of August for the year 2025. So pretty soon the summer vacation, so to speak, will come to an end and we'll be starting back school in a short bit. Whatever you do, make use of the time, make best use of the time given to you by the Almighty, because time is never ever guaranteed. And on that note, as we are now getting ready to commence the holy day of Jum'ah here in Trinidad and Tobago, allow me now to take the opportunity, of course, to officially welcome you live on air, live on the internet, live across our social feeds as well on Facebook and on YouTube as well for this weekly program titled Soul Inspirations, your program for inspiration, information, education and entertainment. That's how we do it every week here on 103.1 FM. Thank you so much for the pleasure of your company. Do stick around as we aim to enrich and enlighten your soul.
الصبح بدا من طلعته والليل دجى من وفرته है नूर साहर चेहरे से तेरे और शब की रौनक जुल्फों से अल्लाहु 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 अल्लाह अल्लाहु 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 अल्लाह कंजुल करमी मौला निअमी هادي الأمم لشريعته नेमत تمامی امتی کے او رہنما ہے شریعت کے اللہ 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 سعت الشجر نطق الحجر شق القمر بإشارته انگلی کے اشارے ویر چلے حجاز سے پتھر بول اٹھے اور چاند ہوا ہے دو ٹکڑے انگشت کے اشارے سے اللہ 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 جبریل أتى ليلة أسرى والرب دعا في حضرته جبریل امی پیغام خدا لے کر آئے تھے شب اسرا اللہ 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 فوسيلتنا هو سيدنا والعز لنا بإجابته الله 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 لا إله إلا الله.
Yes, indeed, a wonderful, wonderful rendition to kick things start off this morning. Thank you so much for the pleasure of your company. You can never get enough of that particular rendition. Allahu, Allahu. And of course, we are tuned into Soul Inspirations right here on 103.1 FM with yours truly, Imam Sarfraz Ghani. And as always, I must say it's indeed an absolute honor and of course a personal pleasure to be in your company for around about the next hour or so. We've had a lot of rain overnight, a lot of inclement weather around. Whatever you are doing, be careful, stay safe, and of course, stay dry. And may Allah continue to bless you with goodness in this life, and of course, as well as in the life of the hereafter. Well, on the program this morning, we've got lots to share with you. Definitely do stick around. The program this morning, of course, is being brought to you through the kind courtesies of Absolute Investments Limited, Point Fortune Hardware Limited, Adams Project Management and Construction Limited, The Original Barbecue Hut Limited, and of course Nicer Brand Products Limited. Well, in a short bit, we've got our inspirational segment coming up. Just as a reminder, you can definitely message me here on the program this morning on our WhatsApp number 2994103. Alternatively, you can shoot me a message via the social feeds on Facebook and on YouTube as well.
مولاي صلي وسلم دائما ابدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم مولاي صلي وسلم دائما ابدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم سحر کا وقت تھا معصوم کلیاں مسکراتی تھی ہوائیں خیر مقدم کے ترانے گنگناتی تھی ابھی جبریل بھی اترے تھے کعبے کے منبر سے کہ اتنے میں صدا آئی یہ عبداللہ کے گھر سے مبارک ہو شہ ہر دو جہاں تشریف لے آئے مبارک ہو محمد مصطفیٰ تشریف لے آئے مولایا صلی وسلم دائما ابدا علی حبیبک خیر الخلق کلہم نہ کوئی آپ جیسا تھا نہ کوئی آپ جیسا ہے کوئی یوسف سے پوچھے مصطفیٰ کا حسن کیسا ہے زمین و آسماں میں کوئی بھی مثال نہ ملی مولایا صلی وسلم دائما ابدا علی حبیبک خیر الخلق کلہم دلیل زندگی وہ ہے کمال بندگی وہ ہے کوئی بھی دور ہو اس میں معراج آدمی وہ ہے وہی تو دین دنیا ہے جو باتیں آپ نے کہیں مولایا صلی وسلم دائما ابدا علی حبیبک خیر الخلق کلہم کوئی بھی بات ہو ہر حکم ان کا معتبر ایسا کہ ان کا ہاں نہیں کہنا بھی ہے قرآن کے جیسا حدیث پاک کہلائیں جو باتیں آپ نے کہیں مولایا صلی وسلم دائما ابدا علی حبیبک خیر الخلق کلہم سلام اس پر کہ جس نے بے کسوں کی دستگیری کی سلام اس پر کہ جس نے بادشاہی میں فقیری کی سلام اس پر کہ جس کے گھر نہ چاندی تھی نہ سونا تھا سلام اس پر کہ ٹوٹا بوریا جس کا بچھونا تھا درود ان پر سلام ان پر یہی کہنا خدا کا ہے خدا کے بعد جو ہے مرتبہ صلی اللہ کا ہے وہی سردار عالم ہے وہی غمخوار امت ہے وہی تو حشر کے میدان میں سب کی شفاعت ہے شفاعت کے لیے سب کی نظر ان پر لگی ہوگی مولایا صلی وسلم دائما ابدا علی حبیبک خیر الخلق کلہم مولایا صلی وسلم دائما ابدا علی حبیبک خیر الخلق کلہم
Yes, indeed, Allah's blessings and mercies on you and yours on this beautiful, beautiful Friday morning. Of course, coming up on the program in a short bit, we've got our lecture segment. And of course, on our lecture segment this morning, we'll be talking about humiliating others. That, of course, is something which has become very, very rampant in our communities. So that will be our talking point for this morning. And of course, as we look forward to the blessings of another day in our lives, we thank the Almighty. We are, of course, ever grateful for the blessing of a brand new day. And of course, the day is yours to go out there and make whatever it is you want to achieve in life. And sometimes in life, if you are not happy with something, then all you have to do is change it. If you are not where you want to be in life, move to another location. If you are discontented with what you have in your hands right now, then the opportunity is always there to work for betterment. Life would always hand you what you desire. Sometimes it is up to you to reassess and to, reanalyze the situation of your life. No regrets, no negativity, only growth, only positivity, and only forward movement. And sometimes growth is a discomfort. Growth can sometimes be messy. Growth is breaking open to new ground, and growth is knowing that you need to be a better human being and making steps to get there. Growth at the end of the day is filled with fear. It's filled with strength finding, accepting reality, and being brave enough to stand up and say, you know what, I am ready for change. I am ready for positive change. So today, as you welcome the gift of a brand new day, be that positive change in your life and in the life of all the people who may come into interaction with you throughout the journey of your life, because at the end of the day, life is not guaranteed. Time is not guaranteed also as well. So may Allah bless you and yours, and may Allah continue to shower us with goodness in this life as well as in the life of the hereafter. The program this morning is being brought to you through the kind courtesies of Absolute Investments Limited, Point Fortune Hardware Limited, Adams Project Management and Construction Limited, The Original Barbecue Hut Limited, and Nicer Brand Products Limited. Well, like I just mentioned before, in a short bit, we've got our inspirational segment just around the corner. Do stick around. You're listening to Soul Inspirations right here on 103.1 FM.
Yes, ma'am.
So this morning we draw our inspiration from scuba diving. Scuba diving can be indeed a very interesting and, of course, beautiful pastime. It can be a job, it can be a hobby. A person who can scuba dive, of course, gets to explore the wonders of the ocean. But make no mistake, scuba diving is no simple feat. It's no walk in the park. I mean, plunging down into the depths of the ocean takes great training and courage. And if not properly done, can be a very, very dangerous venture. And one of the most important things that one must master before taking a plunge into the depths of the ocean is the ability to keep calm and to control your emotions whilst descending down into the bowels of the ocean. I mean, just imagine you are deep down in the bowels of the ocean, and let's say, for example, you lose your mask. The moment you start panicking is when you will most likely drown. Any diving instructor will tell you that staying calm under any circumstance while diving is your greatest asset, and of course at times can most definitely save your life as well. This is because your emotions, your thoughts, and your physical reactions are all connected. Anxiety, excitement can make your heart race and change the way you breathe. Stress can change the focus of your attention and can affect your most basic skills. Scuba diving can teach you to slow down and to relax. It can also help you to switch on and to stay alert when stay alert to things that really matter. Now let's relate that to normal life. Do you know that you have two main systems running through your body? Your nervous system is split in two parts. One winds you up for action, and the other one winds you down for relaxation. Regulation of those two systems is needed for your physical and your emotional well-being. They are both equally important. When you are threatened or challenged, you wind up, so to speak, to fight or flight, so that you can protect yourself and you can escape danger. Winding down, on the other hand, to rest and to digest, is also essential. It is an essential process that maintains and restores your bodily systems. Being able to take control of your emotions is what will make you a successful diver. And that, of course, is a lesson you can transfer to your life in the real world. Life itself can be a very beautiful, can be a very interesting, it can be a very humbling experience at times. But many times you can also become surrounded by chaos, by turmoil, by turbulence. And just like it is imperative for the diver's survival to remain calm and to control his emotions under all circumstances, similarly, it is absolutely imperative for you to remain calm and to take control of your emotions if you are to make any progress in life. Individuals who are able to stay calm under pressure will increase their chances of being successful, and of course will increase their chances of accomplishing their goals in life. People who maintain that calm mental demeanor, that calm mental outlook, while in the middle of a chaotic situation, can see beyond the chaos, which makes it so much simpler to find a solution amongst all of the chaos that is taking place at that particular moment. So, huge question. What happens when you are able to remain calm in a crisis? Number one, you develop patience. One reason staying calm under pressure can make you successful is that you learn how to develop patience. And that, in any recipe of life, is the most pertinent ingredient. For a successful person, patience is extremely important because it helps you to effectively deal with crisis situations and to excel through all the obstacles that come your way. Number two, what happens when you're able to stay calm? You develop optimism. Staying calm under pressure can also make you successful because you develop optimism. Having an optimistic outlook is another important quality for having a successful life. Successful people see the silver lining in all situations, and they realize that optimism is an invaluable part of motivating them. They are the ones who are able to look at the glass half full rather than looking at the glass half empty. What happens when you're able to stay calm? Automatically, you eliminate negative self-talk, and this is also another important ingredient that will take you leaps and bounds towards achieving your goals. When you are able to eliminate self-talk, negative self-talk from your life, that will ease the tension around you. During stressful situations, people who stay calm are able to eliminate that negative self-talk and focus more on calming their body, focus more on trying to look at the positives within a particular situation. And these individuals do not focus on all the catastrophic events that could occur. They tend to prioritize and they tend to zoom in on the positives that can be found in any situation. What happens when you are able to stay calm in a crisis? You develop a positive mindset. Successful people, they have positive mindsets, and that propels them forward to continually keep trying and to continually think out of the box and to continuously find innovative solutions to issues and problems in their lives. Staying calm under the pressure will make you successful as you begin to develop a positive mindset. You look for positive situations, for positive points in every situation, because that in itself is extremely important if you want to move forward in a positive way with your life. And finally, what happens when you are able to stay calm in a crisis? You become a team player. And being a team player is a skilled art of work. It is a skilled art that you must learn, you must master, and you must apply to your daily lives, knowing how to effectively interact with different types of people and help anyone to be able to reach their goal as well. That is something that can definitely augur well for you in your life. Calm people do not run around like a chicken without a head during a crisis. Rather, they are focused, they're able to quickly assess the situation, and they're able to ascertain what they can do to effect positive change. And that is what is needed if you are intending to move in a positive direction with your life. So the big question that you need to ask yourself this morning: are you the type of person who can stay calm while experiencing a crisis? If you can, kudos to you. If not, that's your area of work for today and for as long as you have life in your body. At this point on the program, we now go to the early morning call to prayer. The early morning call to prayer is being brought to you this morning through the kind courtesies of Absolute Investments Limited of Monroe Road in Cunupia.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدًا رسول حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على حي على الفلاح الصلاة خير من النوم الله أكبر الله أكبر لا
लब पे आती है दुआ बन के तमन्ना मेरी लब पे आती है दुआ बन के तमन्ना मेरी जिंदगी शम्मा की सूरत हो खुदाया मेरी जिंदगी शम्मा की सूरत हो खुदाया मेरी हो मेरे दम से यूं ही मेरे वतन की जीनत हो मेरे زندگی ہو میری پروان کی صورت یا رب، زندگی ہو میری پروان کی صورت یا رب، علم کی شمع سے ہو مجھ کو محبت یا رب، علم کی شمع سے ہو مجھ کو محبت یا رب، ہو میرا کام غریبوں کی حمایت کرنا، درد مندوں سے ضعیفوں سے محبت کرنا، میرے بچانا مجھ کو، نیک جو راہ ہو اس راہ پہ چلانا مجھ کو، نیک جو راہ ہو اس راہ پہ چلانا مجھ کو، میرے اللہ برائی سے بچانا مجھ کو، نیک جو راہ ہو اس راہ پہ چلانا مجھ کو، لب پہ آتی ہے دعا بن کے تمنا میری، زندگی شمع کی صورت ہو خدایا میری، لب پہ آتی ہے دعا بن کے تمنا میری، زندگی شمع کی صورت ہو خدایا میری۔
Every night in my dreams I pray that I see you. That is what I ask, Allah. Far across the distance and spaces between us, I want to see your face. Rasulullah, I can't wait to be with you and hold you and beloved. Your love can touch us one time and last for a lifetime. Your sunnahs have helped me through my life. Ya Ilahi, you have blessed us with your prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Rasulullah, I can't wait to be with you and hold you and beloved. I know I'm waiting for something to happen to me. This waiting comes with trials and challenges. Nothing in life is free. I wish that somehow you tell me out aloud that on that day I'll be okay. But we'll never know, 'cause that's not the way it works. Help me find my way. My Lord, show me right from wrong. Give me light, make me strong. I know the road is long. Make me strong. Sometimes it just gets too much. I feel that I've lost touch. I know the road is long. Make me strong. I know I'm waiting for something to happen to me. This waiting comes with trials and challenges. Nothing in life is free. I wish that somehow you tell me out aloud that on that day I'll be okay. But we'll never know, 'cause that's not the way it works. Help me find my way. My Lord, show me right from wrong. Give me light, make me strong. I know the road is long. Make me strong. Sometimes it just gets too much. I feel that I've lost touch. I know the road is long. Make me strong.
Yes, indeed. Sometimes, you just have to lift your hands and pray that the Almighty makes you strong. That you are given the strength and the ability to face the challenges, to face the difficulties, to face the hardships. Because sometimes in life they feel to follow one another, one after the next, and you can't seem to find your way out of it. Oh Allah, make me strong. Because with that inner strength, with that inner connection, you can make it through any storm that faces you at any point in your life. Well, of course, welcome back. I'm yours truly, Imam Safras Ghan, the host of this weekly program titled Soul Inspirations, your program for inspiration, information, education, and entertainment of this beautiful, but of course, wet Friday morning. We've had a lot of inclement weather around over the course of the night. I hope you are safe and sound. Well, at this point, we now get into our lecture segment, and this morning we are talking about humiliating others. And when we look around in our communities, both locally and internationally, unfortunately, it's a normal trend. There is a global appetite to humiliate others, to bring them down, and oftentimes in brutal ways. The public shaming of others has become a chief entertainment. It is never a good thing to humiliate another person. Oftentimes, a humiliating word, a humiliating gesture can leave a scar for a lifetime. Whereas on the other hand, a word of encouragement, a word of inspiration, a word of motivation, a smile can be the means of uplifting a person out of the evil that they may be involved in. And in today's era, with the advent of social media, humiliating another person has become so much easier. It's literally at the click of a button, and then that information is shared. So it depends on how you deal with the situation. You can either humiliate a person, or you can use your wisdom, your encouragement to uplift that person out of what they may be involved in. And I wanted to share with you this. An old teacher once met a young man. So the young man asked him, "Do you remember me?" So the old teacher, he responded by saying, "No, I don't remember you." So then he mentioned that I was one of your students many, many years ago. So the teacher asked, "It's always good to meet one of my past students. What do you do with your life? What direction have you taken with regards to your life?" So the man said, "Well, I have become a teacher as well, just like you." He said, "Well, what inspired you to become a teacher just like me?" So the young man then went on to tell him a story. He said, "One day, while I was in your class, a friend of mine, also a student, he came to school with a brand new watch, and I decided that I wanted to take that watch for myself. So of course I took it out of his pocket, I stole it. Shortly after that, my friend noticed that his watch was missing and immediately complained to our teacher, which of course was you. At that point, you gathered all of the other students in the class and you said that this student's watch was stolen during our classes today. Whoever stole it, please return it." At that point, I didn't give it back because I didn't want to. And then you closed the doors and you told us all to get up, and we were going to be searched. Our pockets were going to be searched until the watch was found. But you then told us to close our eyes, because you would only look for his watch if we all had our eyes closed. And so we did. And you went from pocket to pocket. And when you went through my pockets, you found the watch, you took it. But then you kept searching everyone else's pockets. And then when you were done, you said to the entire class, "Open your eyes, we have found the watch." You didn't tell me, and you never mentioned it to anyone else, that I was the one who stole the watch. On that day, you saved my dignity forever. Of course, it was the most shameful day of my life because of what I had done. But because you handled the situation in a proper manner, it was the day that my dignity was saved. But on that day, I decided not to become a thief. I decided not to ever be a bad person ever again. You never said anything to me or anything to anyone else. But I received your message clearly. And thanks to you, I understood what a real educator needs to be. Do you remember this episode? So the professor, the teacher said, "I remember the situation. I remember the stolen watch, which I was looking for in everyone's pocket. But I didn't remember you. Because even though I told all of the students to close their eyes, I also had my eyes closed while looking. So even though I found the watch, I didn't want to know who stole the watch." And this is the essence of how you can impact positively the life of another person. If, in order to correct, you must humiliate, then you don't know how to teach someone a lesson. If you have to come to know of someone's faults or weaknesses and then use that against another person, that in itself is a certain level of humiliation. Instead, use your wisdom to work with that person in order to help them to overcome that fault or that weakness, as the case may be. That person who, after finding out about a person's faults, after finding out a person's weaknesses, then uses that knowledge to humiliate or to disgrace that person with the so-called intention of teaching that person a lesson, is indeed one of the wickedest persons, one of the most evil persons upon the face of the earth. The sheer act of using a person's faults or weaknesses to discredit, to disgrace, or to humiliate that person is in itself a most shameful and a disgraceful act indeed. Some people make fun of others. They humiliate them in the eyes of their fellow beings. People who speak ill of others are usually those who, are very weak within themselves. They have not had the opportunity of a proper education, a proper upbringing, and they are perhaps not aware that all human beings are equal and that no one has the right to humiliate or to hurt another person. Respect is a very, very important aspect of any community. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, mentioned more or less the fact that it is a duty of every person to respect another person. If he observes any defect in his body, his dress, or the house of another person, he should not laugh at him or ridicule him. And Almighty Allah reminds us in the Quran, chapter 49, verse 11, one group of people should not make fun or ridicule another group of people. It may be that the latter are better than the former. In chapter 31, verse 18, Almighty Allah mentions, and do not turn your face away from people scornfully. Indeed, Almighty Allah does not love the arrogant and the boastful one. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was sitting in a circle with his companions when a poor man came in. And he was poor, he was wearing tattered clothing, and he sat next to a rich person. Immediately the rich person moved to one side. The Prophet Muhammad asked him, why did you move? Did you fear that some of his poverty might stick to you? Did you fear that some of your wealth might be transferred to him? Did you fear that your clothes might get dirty by touching his clothing? The person replied in the negative. He said, well, then why did you move yourself away from him? So the person said, O Prophet of Allah, I made a grave mistake and I want to make amends. I want to give half of my wealth to this person. The poor man, on hearing this, he said, O Prophet of Allah, I am not prepared to take this offer, because I fear that if I accept that wealth, I too may become arrogant, and I too may one day belittle another one of my brothers in the same way in which I was treated today. In a world where words are sharp and moments are fleeting, you must remember that one simple truth: humiliating others does not make you stronger, it reveals your weakness. When you laugh at someone's pain, when you belittle their mistakes, you don't rise, you fall. You fall in a place where pride overshadows your compassion and ego drowns your empathy. But you are not born to tear each other down, you are born to lift each other up. Every soul you meet in this world is fighting a battle you have no knowledge about, is fighting a battle you cannot see. Your words can be a weapon, or it can be a soothing balm. So choose kindness, choose dignity, choose to build, not to break. Because in the end, no one remembers the one who mocked. They always remember the one who stood by them, the one who reached out to them, and the one who chose love over cruelty. So today, let us be remembered for our humanity, not for our cruelty.
Jumma Mubarak, Jumma Mubarak, Jumma Mubarak. It is Friday, this is the best day. Jumma Mubarak, Jumma Mubarak, Jumma Mubarak, Jumma Mubarak, Jumma Mubarak. Waking up in the morning, got the special Friday feeling. Getting ready in my best clothes now. My juba looking crisp, going all out. Jumping my ride to the masjid. Here in the khutbah, it's a blessing. Now we're standing in the south and we're praying. Then I greet our kids with Assalamu alaikum. Friday is here and it is the best of days. When we go to the masjid and we all pray. There are blessings on this special day. Thank you, Allah. Thank you for this day. Jumma Mubarak, Jumma Mubarak, Jumma Friday, this is the best day. Jummah, Jummah Mubarak. Jummah, Jummah Mubarak. Jummah, Jummah Mubarak. Jummah Mubarak. Jummah Mubarak. Friday sunnahs on lockdown. Looking fresh with my miswah. Reading Surah Al-Kahf on a Friday. And sending salawat on the Prophet. Peace be upon him. Friday is here and it is the best of days. When we go to the masjid and we all pray. There are blessings on this special day. Thank you, Allah. Thank you for this day. Jummah, Jummah Mubarak. Jummah, Jummah Mubarak. Jummah, Jummah Mubarak. It is Friday, this is the best day. Jummah, Jummah Mubarak. Jummah, Jummah Mubarak. Jummah, Jummah Mubarak. Jummah Mubarak. Jummah Mubarak. We all get this special day to change our ways, to cleanse our hearts, a brand new start. And don't forget that hour of Sa'atul Istijabah, where prayers are accepted from our Allah. Jummah, Jummah Mubarak. Jummah, Jummah Mubarak. Jummah, Jummah Mubarak. It is Friday, this is the best day. Jummah, Jummah Mubarak. Jummah, Jummah Mubarak. Jummah, Jummah Mubarak. Jummah Mubarak. Jummah Mubarak.
Yes, indeed, Jummah Mubarak, blessings to you and yours on this beautiful, beautiful Friday morning. Well, on that note, unfortunately, we have to drop curtains on this particular hour. Of course, I want to take the opportunity to say a very special thank you going out to our sponsors. The program this morning has been brought to you through the kind courtesies of Absolute Investments Limited of Monroe Road in Canupia, Point 14 Hardware Limited, Adams Project Management and Construction Limited, The Original Barbecue Hut Limited, and Nicer Brand Products Limited. Special thanks as well going out to you and yours. Special salams, greetings of peace going out to all of our listeners and viewers who have joined us on the program this morning. Thank you so much for your beautiful messages via the WhatsApp number and of course via the social feeds as well. Your words, your kind words are always appreciated. May Allah continue to bless you with goodness in this life as well as in the life of the hereafter. Well, of course, it was indeed an absolute pleasure to be in your company over the past hour or so. By all means, you can catch me next week Friday from 5 a.m. as we bring to you another segment of Soul Inspirations, your program for inspiration, information, education and entertainment. As always, I'm your host and brother in humanity, Imam Safraz Ghani, signing out for this morning. Until next week Friday, please do have an extremely blessed day, a blessed weekend. Of course, it's a long weekend as well. Whatever you're doing, stay safe, stay dry in this inclement weather. May Allah have mercy upon you. Much love, and may the peace, blessings and mercies of Almighty Allah be with you. Up next is news at 6, followed by Prabhat. By all means, definitely do stick around. Do keep it locked on to 103.1 FM for more inspirational messages throughout the course of today. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Mountains of Mecca, what can you say of the day that Abraham passed your way? And he was instructed by God to build a house of peace where people will pray, and they will come on every lean camel and out of every ravine for the purpose of praising Allah, to glorify Allah. Oh, mountains of Mecca, what can you tell of the day that stones from the sky